Hey, you guys, we're here with another episode of Out the Box Podcast. We're here with a beautiful cast this time and new faces. It's your girl Desi, and we're going to start the introduction from the left going on. Yeah.
How y'all doing? I'm Thad. At Truth Thad on Instagram. I'm a fashion designer. I have my own clothing brand called Isolated Threads. And at Isolated Threads with a Z. So, yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's Rels. You know what it is. Your favorite photographer's favorite photographer. It don't matter how you look, you can get your picture took. And it's always a fee, never for free. You can follow me on Instagram at Photos by Rels.
Yeah, she don't pay, by the way.
God damn it, Desi.
I pay too.
You can follow me on Instagram at Photos by Rels. Call me Rels, you know.
I love it. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Queen, and I am a fashion model as well as a podcaster. I have a women's mental health podcast and also a philanthropist. I currently have basically a motivation going on right now, and it's support Black models. So, yeah, support us.
I do.
Indeed. What's going on, everybody? I go by Scar. You can follow me on all socials at Scar Made This, no spaces. And I am the best music producer in Broward County. Don't ever forget it.
One of them.
No,
One of
the.
And one of
The, trust me.
Yeah.
Well, hey everyone. My name is Ann Poetic, your favorite poet. I am a poet. I am an author. And you can follow me at Ann Poetic on Instagram. I like that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. First one's on
Oh
you.
no. My question is, ladies, what are your top 5 traits? What are your top 5 traits you look for in a potential husband? You cannot say anything related to money. Ladies.
You want to start or you want to pass
Yeah,
it to
let's
somebody
go.
else?
All right. Okay. 5. That's a lot.
Are we
Okay.
going like one by one?
Yeah,
We're
ladies,
choosing
one
one?
by one.
Okay, one by one. Okay.
5 traits that I look for. Someone who is intelligent, for sure. Adventurous. Someone who is compassionate. That's 3. Emotionally available. And lastly, I would say someone who can lead, a leader.
What's the most important one to you?
Wow. I like that question. One, the most important one. I would say, I would say a leader, for sure. Yeah.
All right. So,
There you
I get to hold the paper?
Yeah.
If you want to, you don't have to.
Yeah. All right. So I would say my first one. I'm not sure if this is really a trait, but for sure, his relationship with God. That has to be at the forefront for me.
Love it.
Not necessarily religious, because
Spiritual.
Religious is completely being different from having a relationship
Like
with
Jesus
Jesus.
is
Yeah.
his homeboy.
So yeah, like yes, your dog. You know what I'm saying? Y'all riding together. Y'all, yeah.
Yeah.
So so his relationship with God, and that's for me. That's the most important. You know. And I would say just being patient, because, you know, I'm someone that sometimes I feel like I require a lot of patience. And I'm not saying, I'm not justifying anything in my life, but just knowing that I have somebody that's willing to take the time to learn from and just be patient with, that's a big one for me.
What's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Lord.
Yeah.
You want it
Another one is communication. Like, I'm somebody, I need feedback. So if I'm talking to you, I don't want to feel like I'm talking to a wall. And that's one of the biggest things. So what was that? That's 3.
3.
Yeah.
Yes.
So also too,
Does he have to, with that feedback, does he have to agree with you, or can
no,
he be
I
like,
don't want, that's the thing. I'm not looking for a yes man. And I understand that there's times where I have to be challenged because, you know, obviously, you know, I look at things from a biblical perspective. So the man is the leader, period. And I know that at times, you know, I might be wrong. And there's times where I have to be submissive, but there's also times where he has to be submissive as well. So you have to have that shared communication. So that's big. The 4th one is leader. So having that leadership ability, because there's a lot of guys right now that feel as if they have leadership qualities, but they lack it. And they can't lead you to hell, if anything.
There's a
So
story over here.
that's one thing. And then number 5, honestly, ambition.
Mm.
So I want somebody that's ambitious. Like I want
Yes.
somebody that has, a lot of, a lot
Drive.
going for him, a lot of drive. Because I'm somebody, I hustle a lot. I have to get out, go to these castings. I'm in front of, 200 plus girls, and that takes a toll for me. So I also want a guy that's willing to, cheer me on and also be ambitious himself. So that's it.
Question for you before you pass on the paper. As far as communication, where does it fall with understanding? Because you can communicate with someone and they do not understand you or your perspective on
Right.
what you're communicating. So how important is that to you? Because some people just want to be heard, but some people want to be understood.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like personally, that's here you go. That's a big thing because there's a lot of people, and if I can kind of look at it from my perspective, there's a lot of people that just want to be heard, and that doesn't work for me. Like I can't just always agree with you because there's some things that even myself that I need. So I have to have somebody that's willing to say, you know what, willing to set their pride aside. And that's what it is. Because I always, even though I say communication is also sacrifice as well too. Because there might be times when we feel like we're right and then our partner feels like we're dead ass wrong. So it's like, I would say something a little bit more sacrificial as well too. Not saying you got to sacrifice everything. I don't want to say that. But I feel like with communication, you just have to be somebody that's willing to really just put your pride aside.
Choose your battles.
And choose your battles. One thing that I learned in my past relationship was he told me that I was always focusing on his negative and never his bad. And that shocked the hell out of me. And I didn't understand that I was doing that. So now when I look into, obviously I'm single now, but my new partners, I think about that all the time and that
Words
stays
of
with me.
affirmation.
Yeah. So
Gotta affirm
Let's see.
your partner.
Before
Yeah.
you go, Jazzy, you said patience too. Do you have the same amount of patience you require or hope he has for you?
So that's the thing. I'm somebody that I'm very honest. I feel like I don't really have the same amount of patience that I would want somebody to have for me. And that's something that right now I'm currently working on, even in therapy. Like I'm a big advocate for therapy, mental health, all of that. I'm currently in therapy myself. So, that's why I said I want somebody to understand because I had a hard upbringing and I'm not making any excuses for that. But I have to make sure that whoever my partner is, he understands that and he's willing to work with that. So.
Okay, well,
Gotta
start
have a
off.
max contract.
She's so
regular. You know what I'm saying?
You just want a regular.
I
nigga?
need
Ain't
good
nobody-
sex, huh?
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Yeah,
okay.
we already know
You
that's
know what
like
she gonna talk about. You know what she gonna talk
Regular
about.
what?
Regular who?
You know where she going, bro. Just
My
let it
bad.
go. Just let it
Go
go.
ahead, my
Let
bad.
me cook, okay?
You know where she going.
Yeah, she a real one. Go ahead.
But no. Yeah, the sex is very important to me. So you gotta have good sex game, sex skills, whatever.
Can't be little neither.
Yeah, but that goes along with it.
Gotta be a yacht.
No, but there's some guys with
Pause,
smaller
nigga.
penises.
God
that
damn,
know what
man.
they're doing, so it's okay.
Oh, so
As long as you hit the right
area.
areas, you know what I'm saying. We don't want it too big, anyways.
We
'cause
don't.
We like our.
We
intimate-
don't.
We don't.
What's too big?
Too big.
Hold on.
Ricky.
Mind your
Yo,
business.
Nigga.
He trying to do a job. He trying to
I
find
done seen
out.
some stuff that had me like, hold on.
Yeah, like, what you
I'm
wanna
a
put
big
that
girl.
in?
Trying to give yourself a pep talk
Listen,
in the
I'm a
bathroom.
stallion. I'm 6 feet tall, but I done seen some stuff from a man that's like,
Like, where you gonna put that?
I'm not getting it.
Everyone's big is different though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't
I don't
really
like a
ask
big
what's
girth.
big.
I'm not a girthy person.
Really?
I don't like too much girth.
That's a
Oh.
first.
Look,
That's a
That's
first.
I
I've
like
never
her.
heard that
I'm a
before.
girthy person. Yes.
I don't like too much girth.
What the
I'm a girthy person
Really?
for sure. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, girthy, number 2 pencil.
No, I didn't say number 2.
In the middle.
Needle
Oh, no,
dick.
yeah, 'cause I need
Needle dick.
girth and I need length. I need all of
Oh,
it.
she
I
need all
just
of
need
it.
like.
If you had to pick one,
Oh no, I ain't no picking. I'm
It
picking
gotta be-
none.
Wait,
It gotta be that or
Wait.
What
If you can
combination?
listen. If you can compare it to something, listen.
Combination.
If you can compare it to something, what would you compare it to?
I like the Fabreeze can.
Okay, that's woo.
ouch.
That's girthy. That's very girthy.
Hey, she only mess with 6'5" and up.
Hey yo,
That's-
please.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Let me
just-
tell you
Not
something
too
about
much,
tall.
not
Every
too
tall dude ain't
Every
pecky.
tall- I was gonna
Every
say,
tall
every tall
dude is
dude.
None of
not
my
pecky.
business.
No, but my ex used
That's
to.
none of my
No,
business.
my ex used to have like the
This is
Fabreeze
crazy.
can with the
Ooh.
like next to it, like trying to like.
How you feel after?
Yeah,
Like, you
that's-
hung over, like,
reference.
No, for real, for real. Like,
Nah,
No,
I-
he's
you know the
my back
pictures,
for
yeah,
real, for
never
real.
mind.
yeah, that's a lot.
Sometimes when he used to
Used
go
to
too
take the
hard,
Comcast
he start
remote.
hurting. That's why I don't really
Ooh.
like
No,
big
this is-
dicks like that.
Yeah.
But that's
I prefer
big.
Medium. That's what I'm saying. He had a big dick. That's why I know
I can't do.
like
I
it.
don't. I
Okay.
don't
I- okay.
If I can compare it to
I
something,
heard
y'all
that
ever
shit.
had them
Wait,
sausages.
hold on.
sausages?
So you only got two so
I
far?
just need a
I got
sausage.
one.
That's it.
That's the first one.
That was the first
one.
one.
Out the gate? All
First
What?
one.
Alright, back.
right. Boom. Back to the number.
That was a lot.
Yeah, that was whoa.
Oh,
Fabreeze
it's
can.
Fabreeze
Oh, so-
can.
Very good.
Is that
The
what
name of
that
the episode is
I feel
Fabreeze
like-
can.
They're really thinking about the girthiness of the
Sponsored by
Oh well,
Fabreeze.
yeah. That's like right. You know.
You say that's like
No, a Fabreeze can is about that big.
And
That's,
it's long.
that's about that big. It's about that wide.
But
That's
I feel
birthday.
like,
That's
if
not
if my hands can go around it, it's
That's
too
light.
small. If my hands like.
alright, moving along.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
number
are
two,
we
please.
doing right
Yeah,
now?
number two, please.
What are we
Number
doing?
two,
Too
please.
bad.
Crazy.
She's having flashbacks.
Queen over here getting hot flashes and shit.
Wow, that's
What a
wild.
dilly on? What a dilly on it?
Y'all got Queen sweating over here.
That's the kitty juice.
Oh shit! This is what Diddy Juice does every
That's
time.
what Diddy juice. Okay.
Diddy
You might as well
second
bring that.
one,
Put that right here.
Right there.
I need somebody that's fun. And like
Okay.
to do stuff, and we don't always have to do something fun. But as long as I have fun with you, I'm good. So you gotta be a fun person for that. And I guess funny. You can put fun/funny.
Two different things.
They're two different things, but
Cause somebody can make you laugh and y'all be in the same. fucking
yeah. But
spot.
if you're funny, I'm gonna have fun with you. So it's like
So it's it's
you know, it's like
combination.
it goes hand in hand, whatever.
Mhm.
Because I don't necessarily mean we gotta go zip lining and do all this fun spontaneous stuff, but
That shit don't be fun for everybody.
Is it more
Terrifying.
like
Scared for
like
your
somebody
life.
funny, like comedic?
somebody funny.
Yeah,
Funny.
okay.
That's why I kind of put them in the same
Yeah,
bracket
the
because I
same
feel like
category. Okay.
if you're funny and I'm laughing the whole time, I'm gonna have fun. Like no matter what we do, do whatever. And I need that in a husband for sure.
That was too serious.
Huh?
What's that?
What was that? 3? I
That
believe.
was two.
That was
Two.
That was
Funny
two.
/ fun.
I'm gonna say communication because I need somebody I can talk to, and I like having like real conversations, like especially when I get high all the time. So, let's see. Someone very considerate. Like I need you to take me in consideration throughout your whole day, like my feelings, what I have to do, like all of that.
No money.
No money, honey.
Bro, I already knew what time it was.
Yo,
You gotta keep that at the door.
let me see.
That's 4, right?
A good father.
Ooh.
You gotta be a family man, good
I
father.
like that.
That's like probably like one of the biggest things for me.
He could come
Let
with
me-
a jit or
Yeah,
No,
because how
But
would
see, if you come with a jit already,
you better be
that
good.
gives me kind of like leeway to know how.
Let me
how
ask you
good of a
something.
father you are.
Is there a personal reason why you want someone like within yourself, like seeing a good father? Like
Yeah, because my dad wasn't around.
okay,
Basic shit.
all right.
Basic daddy issues.
Mhm.
But
I got
how could you know someone is a good father though from at the beginning? Because
I mean,
essentially you're looking for a husband. You don't have him yet. So how would you indicate that this person is a good father?
well, typically for me, I tend to date people that already have a kid, so I can already kind of see.
Also,
But
you
I
need
rather
that.
not deal with a guy that has a kid, and the way I can see with that is just by trial. You know, like bringing my nieces and nephews. I have like a lot of little kids around me.
Okay.
quick question.
Interject.
What is the cutoff? Like, let's just say you dating somebody, like you're getting to know somebody.
Mhm.
What age would you kind of just be like, nah, I'm not effing with you? Like when it comes to like the kid,
Here we
because
go
you know how they
again.
be like, if the child
Here we
5,
go
the
again.
relationship's still alive. Like,
Oh
what's
yeah,
your cutoff?
I don't play with them type of
Oh,
games.
no,
If
18
you-
Oh, okay.
If you like,
18
I
month
want to
shit.
say 5 might be.
Really? So
Five
anything
and
under
under.
5, yeah,
Yeah, I
the
ain't
relationship
fuck
is
with.
still alive.
And then, 5 is a little shaky.
Nah, 5 is cool.
3
because that's
is a
drop off.
hell no.
That's drop off.
No, 3
it's
is a
like,
no.
You get what I'm
That's a
saying?
no.
3 is a hell no.
No.
So it's like in between 3 and 5, it's like,
There we
no.
go.
Okay.
I don't like
I'd rather
that.
So like
you have an
newborn,
8-year-old.
I don't
for a
like that.
newborn, you saying hell no.
Yeah.
Like go work it out with your family.
No, you better not even come talk to me.
Period.
Because I
Go-
don't even.
Both
Go to your
ways,
family.
too.
Don't even.
Go get your family back, bro.
Go to your family, right?
Yeah.
I'll be like, why you
go
not
be
with
with
her?
that
I'm
nigga.
confused. What happened?
Go be with that nigga. That happened to me.
And you know, I think I'm a therapist too, so I'll be trying to fix it for you. Bitch, I'm the wrong.
You're like, what did she do wrong? It couldn't be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just had a
Oh, what'd
baby.
you do? Because you know that's gonna be the first question. What'd
Yeah,
you
what you
do?
did?
Why she
Out here trying to date with a newborn is fucking crazy.
You got kids, Scar?
I have one, yes.
Yeah, you give me you got kids.
Yeah.
This not in a bad way. You just give me. Like,
I think it was his
it's something
what he
like-
said. It was his reaction.
Yeah.
It was the reaction.
Yeah, it's like you give baby daddy, like you're giving me that
Because you
to
always
someone's
feel
baby
it
daddy. Yeah.
He got that.
It's the hat.
What did I do? This is a dad hat, but what did
No,
I
like
do?
you're just giving me that you're someone's baby
You have a
daddy. That's all.
commanding
It's just.
He's also
Not
baby
baby
guard,
daddy.
so don't
Somebody's
We
doing
listen,
that.
like we're able to just.
Not baby
Like
daddy.
y'all ever been in the
That's my
club?
dog,
Listen,
husband.
y'all like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I'm speaking to my ladies right now. Y'all ever been in the club and y'all been able to kind of like just clock it? Like, oh, okay, this person got issues at home. This person still live with his mama. This person, like, I'm just able to just. I done had so many relationships. I'm able to access. That's no. Look, it's probably a judging thing too. Like,
So you prejudging people?
I mean,
much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
I could dig it.
What's your
Very.
first impressions of Rails?
Of Rails?
Yeah, do everything.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. When I first met Rails,
Oh shit.
He said, "Oh, I'm waiting for
like,
that."
no. I'm not gonna lie. When I first met Rails, like it was giving very obnoxious. Like it was giving like this nigga think he Drake. Like,
Oh
giving,
shit.
no. Like,
That's
it was
crazy.
just giving like, bro, who the fuck are you? Like you just think you're a celebrity. But then I actually got to know
You met him in
him.
the club?
I didn't meet him in a club. Where was you? I didn't meet you
At
at
a
a
brunch?
No.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even meet him at a
At a
brunch.
clothing store?
I'm not really
I
sure
think
where
I
I ran
did.
into
Going
him.
in.
Did you allow him to shoot you?
No. Yes. We shot a
look
couple
at
of
it.
times.
They got some fireworks.
We shot a couple of
They got
times.
fireworks.
Yeah.
He also
But
Look at both their lock
honestly,
screens.
no.
Full screen
Listen,
at the same
honestly,
time.
as I got to know him, I'm like,
jealous.
oh my gosh, this is a real sweet person. Like this is not who I thought
I'm
it
learning that
was.
out.
And this is why I say you got to be careful about how you judge people in the beginning.
Mhm.
Because when I actually got to know him, I was like, oh, you're not at all what I thought you were. Like, you're not obnoxious. Like, you're willing to work with people. You're willing to communicate. So it was like,
Capricorn.
I even had to, like, apologize because I was like, oh, I'm sorry I thought that of you. So,
But
no,
that's
I-
normal. I think that's normal.
Did you
To
see
think
his
that a man
curls?
ain't shit before you meet him?
I had hair and a
Like,
beard
you
before
have
Drake.
hair.
I had hair and a beard before
You have
Drake.
hair and a beard.
Before
She
Drake.
ain't know you
I
before
think-
Drake.
You were just giving too much Drake.
My
Like,
dog was
red,
tequila
like, you-
poppy.
I'm talking about he had the BMW and shit. Like I'm thinking like I'm sorry. Can we say shit?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
said whatever you want.
Like he had the BMW and shit. So I'm thinking like yeah, like you're
Yeah.
just too
You
much.
don't want to let it go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. And then he had the Jerry curl. So I'm like yeah, this is
Jerry
just
curl,
Drake.
Jerry curl.
Poppy chulo.
It's Jerry. It's definitely
It's
not
not
Jerry.
Jerry.
You got the spray in the car?
I guarantee you, he got a bottle of gel with
He
him
got
right
something.
now.
Be fucking for it.
You got the little clips, the little colorful clips.
They do me like that too.
You know what? You should do a photo shoot like that.
Yeah.
I would gladly love to see
Colombian
it.
poppy.
When your birthday?
January.
He's a Capricorn.
Damn, we gotta wait that long.
What's that? 5 months?
I ain't gonna lie. If this was like how you look right now as your profile picture and you changed your name to Tequila Poppy,
Fuck
It
with
is
it
my
though.
profile.
like Tequila Poppy though, if you change the name to Tequila Poppy, that'd be
It was
fine.
Yeah, like
It was
I would
gonna be
fuck with
Mimosa
it.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Mimosa Daddy?
Okay, that's cute. I like that. I
But
like
that's when I
that.
like used to brunch every week.
That's really light skin,
Yeah.
but I really like it though.
It is light skin.
That's light skin.
He been tanning a lot, but he used to be light.
Damn.
Okay, so wait, what would be our traits for y'all wives? Mr. So
Great
We're not-
question.
That question was for the ladies.
How many did you do?
Ladies
Yeah,
only.
you did fine.
Ladies only. We're going to the next question.
That question was for ladies.
Oh, was that
Wow.
the box?
All right,
Was that the box?
niggas name one. Starting with
Name 3 at
Name
least.
3.
Shit.
I would do 3. We can do
Go
3.
ahead, Dad.
Name 3.
3 traits. you
I'll
want.
say off the rip, transparency.
Ooh.
I like honesty, even if it hurts my feelings, anything. Just full
Yeah.
transparency at all
Yes, yes,
times.
So much.
I mean, if you do me dirty, I'd rather you let me know than me find out, because that's real like devious, like in my opinion.
I was thinking about that yesterday.
Second, I think somebody said open-mindedness. Like that's just kind of like how I think personally. I don't really just think for myself. I think in all aspects, because that's kind of how I was raised on. And the third one, I would really say like loyalty. It's kind of cliche, but I mean it's kind of like bare minimum. Like everybody wants a loyal partner. You don't want to share your partner. You want to be, you know what I'm saying, a partnership, like literally, but nothing outside of that, though.
What's your sign?
Pisces.
Oh,
Nah,
hell
yeah.
no.
Very hard to
Hell
find.
to the no.
What's wrong with
Hell
Pisces?
no. You
Nothing.
Scar, you a Pisces?
No.
What
I'm
you-
worse.
He's a
You-
Cancer Gemini.
No, stop.
Hold on.
He's a
Stop.
I don't really listen. I don't really do signs, but
He's a
what you
Cancer.
is?
Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
He's a Cancer Gemini.
Y'all
plus.
all right. Y'all okay.
He's
I
also
ain't
a
gonna get
Gemini,
you.
so he's like the first date.
What you is?
I guess.
Virgo.
Capricorn.
Libra.
Almost.
You a Libra?
Nah,
She ain't listening.
Leo.
What you say? I know everybody's answer. You're a Capricorn.
What's your sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus?
I'm a Taurus.
My
Aries
mama a
plus.
Taurus. She's really cool.
Yeah,
Like,
we're
yeah.
perfect.
Who got the
Yeah.
worst sign in here?
Y'all.
If you
Anybody
ask
who's
Desi,
a
it's me.
Libra.
Apparently.
Who's a Libra? Who's a Libra in here?
Libra,
Because
that's
they,
the worst sign right now.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Libras? I love Libras.
Libras are crazy.
You a Cancer?
I can't
Yeah,
get
y'all
into
was
it.
Who's
like-
worse after Libras?
huh?
What-
Capricorns.
Relax. Everybody.
Y'all are the Grim Reaper in the team.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm gonna
loves
be real with you.
Oh,
I had
okay,
dealt
alright.
with a Capricorn, and like in all honesty, he was the corniest dude I ever dealt with.
Yes.
Like,
Damn.
Very corny.
So
Very
your Capricorn experience was corny too?
Both of them
yeah,
were
they
very
were
Capricorny.
very corny.
December.
Yes.
I mean,
Now my Pisces, I dealt with two
Hold on.
Pisces.
December Capricorn.
January.
It was
Capricorn.
it was like a January
What
Capricorn.
did they do for a living?
Well, he
Yeah. What did y'all
right
Capricorns
now,
do?
I believe he's in school for like
That's the problem
radiology.
Yeah.
But he has like he's getting his masters. He's getting
No,
his
good.
masters. But he has like a really good job. But he's in school
Oh,
for
he's a
radiology.
typical Capricorn.
He's a typical Capricorn.
Okay.
But let me tell you
What about the other
something.
one?
What Pisces?
Oh, you only dated one Capricorn.
I only
You
dated.
two.
Listen, I only dated one Capricorn. It wasn't too bad. He was just too
Corny.
corny for me. He did corny shit.
Radiology.
Same.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna be honest with you. He did corny
Like
shit.
what, anime?
No, not.
I was about to say, don't do anime.
Oh, I
Don't do
don't even-
anime.
Listen, I don't even
Do
wanna
not
tell y'all
do
what he
anime.
did because
My
it's.
bad.
I don't even want to tell y'all what he did because you know
Nah, what he did,
I'm
I'll believe
so
it if it's crazy.
tempted. I'm so
Say
tempted
it,
to
or
say it. Oh, I want to say it so bad.
Say it.
Just say it.
Say it.
He could cut it
All
out.
right, I want to say it. Hold on, wait. What did David on that? What did
One
that?
mic,
Okay.
hold on. She taking a shot. It might-
All right, hold up. Okay. Ooh, it's so good, y'all.
But
It's so good.
this goddamn Diddy juice.
She has a titty pic.
Oh, okay. No, because I want to get y'all perspective because y'all seem like y'all some real niggas and then you know y'all real females and stuff like that. So I really want to get y'all's perspective. Okay, look, boom. I had just got done. Listen, for real. I had just got done dating somebody, you know. So and then I started dating the Capricorn or whatever. Now at this time, no, not comparing at all.
Just let
like
it-
I just wanted let me cook. Let me cook. Let me start from the beginning. Thank you. All right, so I had just got done talking to somebody. And, you know, the Capricorn, he was like a friend, but, you know, he kind of expressed to me that he was interested. So he wanted to take me out and stuff. We hung out a couple of times or whatever. Boom, boom, boom. So to make a long story short, I kind of wasn't still over the person that I was getting over. And, you know, I might have just been in my feelings one night. I was really drunk. I was at a friend's party and I obviously knew I couldn't hit up that person. So I hit up the Capricorn and I was just like, hey, look, I want to, you know, F-U-C-K. Like, I was just like, I really want to, da-da-da-da. And this is when I wasn't saved. Like, I was not saved. And I was just like, yeah, I want to, you know, whatever. So he was like, okay, I'm coming through, da-da-da-da. So he picked me up. You know, we ended up doing the 1 and the 2. So the next day, the 1 and the 2, you know what I'm saying? So he was really cool. I really liked him. Like, I was like, okay, like, I'm getting over that person. I wanted to start a new relationship with him. The next day, like, I'm scrolling through Instagram, I'm whatever. And mind you, this person had never communicated with that person. Like, never. They knew each other, but they were not friends. They were not cool or anything. And I'm somebody, I don't believe in messing with, like, my ex's like, friend or anything like that. I don't believe in that. So the next day, you know, I'm scrolling through IG, you know, whatever. And then something just told me, like, something's off. So, you know, maybe I was kind of in my feelings. So I go on my ex page and then I'm looking through the comments on a recent post. Literally, like, it was just posted like probably like an hour ago. The dude that I had just slept with is in his comments like, oh, that's fire, bro. All this like old twin. So now I'm like,
Twin.
Twin is crazy.
He hitting niggas with a twin.
That's crazy.
so now I'm like, ooh.
He big bro.
I don't even call my.
So now, mind you, this man had never commented on his stuff
ever.
ever. So it was like right after we had sex, you commented on his stuff. So I
Like they
felt
connected.
I felt some type of way. I felt like
He
he
followed
was
him?
trying to get I felt like he was trying to get one up on my ex, and I didn't like that. So I actually confronted him about it, and I was like, "Hey, you know, that was kind of a little weird to me. Like I didn't really like that or whatever." And he was just like, "Oh, I ain't think nothing of it," and da da da. So I was kind of trying to give him a chance. Like I was like, "Okay, you know, just don't do it again because y'all not really cool." Like for me, it'll be different if they was cool.
Yeah.
Like it'll be different if they had already had a relationship, a
Had
friendship,
pictures
or
on
whatever.
IG
But they
together.
they didn't have no friendship, they didn't have no relationship. It was nothing. It was like right after we had sex, all of a sudden you're cool with this person. That's weird.
Was your ex kind of lit a little bit?
He was.
Oh.
He
He's
was.
a fan. He's a fan.
Yeah, he was. My ex was very popping at the time. And
Oh my God.
you know, he was like a fan. And I was
What
kind of
field was
just
your ex in?
I'm sorry.
Did he do?
I'm not answering that
Was he
question.
an athlete?
No, he was not an
Was he
athlete.
an
One of my
entertainer?
exes was an athlete.
Was this one an entertainer?
I don't think I could answer that question
Was he
because
from
it's
Atlanta?
it ties too much
Was he
into.
from Atlanta?
He was not from
Oh,
Atlanta.
there you go.
He was not from Atlanta. But it just became like very weird for me. And I was like, this is I kind of was like, in a way, I was kind of like taking up for my ex. Cause I was like, this is a fan. And you know, he kind of used to train me on stuff like, you know, oh, everybody just wanna. So I kind of felt really bad. Like I was like, okay, this is why he was telling me what he was telling me, right?
Yeah.
So bottom line, I ended up confronting the dude. The dude, he gave me like a bullshit response. And I kind of just cut him off. Like, I was just like, you know what? I feel like you're cheesy. I'm just not interested or whatever.
You did the right thing.
I ended up blocking him and everything. I was like, yeah, don't text me no more. Don't call me. Do. And literally probably like 2 to 3 months later, this dude follows me right back on Instagram. And I'm like, you're weird. Like, I had just told you I don't F with you. You did that corny shit. Leave me alone. And then literally he follows me right back on Instagram. So
You
at
ain't
this...
blocking. You just told him.
No. I don't believe in blocking people. I just remove you as
Oh,
a
you want him
follower.
to see
Yeah,
the
like
success.
I just personally no, but I told him though. I gave him a courtesy.
Yeah.
I said, hey, listen, I didn't really vibe with what you did. I felt like that was weird. Even after our conversation, I still don't feel right. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove you because at the end of the day, I'm trying to remove myself from that person. So I feel like if you want to be this person's friend, just be his friend, like without me in it.
Yeah.
I just felt like that was the right thing to do because out of respect for him and even also out of respect for you, I don't want to be in the middle of what y'all trying to build a relationship. So I'll just, whatever.
Yeah, that was.
And I can tell after I did that, all of a sudden he wasn't liking his posts no more. He wasn't in the thing. So I knew that it was his way of trying to get a hold of him.
That's crazy.
So that was
He wanted to be Eskimo brothers with bro.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's why with Capricorns, I don't know. I don't really.
No,
Bro,
that's one
instance,
nigga.
and that's crazy.
And that's not us.
Okay, but
That's
but
crazy.
listen, from a man's perspective,
That's
can I
fine.
please get y'all perspective on that story? Because one of my homeboys was telling me, oh, Queen, I think you just thinking too much about it. But
Nah,
then
nigga's a weirdo.
my
He weird,
homegirl-
too.
He's a weirdo.
Okay,
He's a
okay,
weirdo.
thank
He's a
you. That's
weirdo.
all I wanted to
I
know.
know a nigga that was fucking every girl that my other homeboy was fucking.
On
But
purpose.
doesn't that mean
On
he's
purpose.
a fan?
Yeah,
On
he's a
purpose.
fan.
Oh, you're a fan. You're a fan
you
for
hit
sure.
her? Oh, I hit her too.
You're a fan for
Nah,
sure.
It's a lot of dudes who do that. Though.
Yeah.
He's trying
A
to
lot.
compare.
Or maybe
Yeah.
Very
weird.
sometimes
He's trying to
they
live
do
that
that. Sometimes they do that to show like they're equals with niggas.
Yeah, I was
But
about to
also,
say.
too,
You did it
It's like a
after that,
hierarchy
too.
thing.
It was,
Yeah.
and then also too, not
Nah,
to downplay him or whatever, but it really was trash. Like it was definitely like a waste of a body. Like I like to keep my body count extremely low. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was like I was definitely disappointed. Like I was like, no way, I just did that.
All right.
That
On
hurts.
the
Scar, read the
behalf
next
of,
question.
yeah, read
Those
the next
hurt.
question.
Shit is crazy.
Hold on, y'all didn't say.
I was
say,
hurt.
Nah,
say y'all
for the
three.
sake of time, we gonna
Alright.
do that.
Well, we don't. I don't got no way. Y'all got some?
I mean, it's,
Y'all was late.
Damn.
let's go to the next question, bro.
Damn. That's tough.
It's the belly on.
We'll answer that in the confessionals.
Yeah.
I did all that shaking and I picked the first one that was just sitting
Oh,
there at the
me?
top.
What?
Yeah.
I
After
didn't-
that, after me.
You did all that shaking. You picked the first one.
That's crazy. All right. One has to go. Intimate dinners, romantic getaways, cozy nights at home, or wild nights out.
Guys first and then girls.
Can you read it one more time?
No, everyone.
Well, you're going to get the paper,
Yeah.
so you can, it'll be easy.
So guys first and then ladies since they went first. On that.
So one has to go intimate dinners, romantic getaways, cozy nights at home, wild nights out. I'm personally gonna take wild nights out. Can go. I don't need it. I can have a wild night in. Fuck you talking about? What? How is not?
Hey, he chose his dog. Go ahead.
I'm about to say y'all crazy.
Men first, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, it's my turn.
Was the men first?
Man, are you a man too?
No.
I'm about to say you telling me something?
No.
You king?
Yo, you king is crazy.
King is wild.
Official king.
Mm-mm.
All right, one has to go. Wild nights out.
You already kept. I was gonna say the same.
Let me see the options on that.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to vacations.
Intimate dinners,
I like to
crazy
eat.
nights at home.
Live at home, so.
Oh, cozy nights at home. My bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go be a little bit different on this one. I'm gonna say cozy nights at home. I don't know. I feel like that's always good. I feel like you're gonna have a cozy. You're gonna cuddle every night regardless, kind of. But
That's not true.
I mean, oh, my bad.
Nah, you can
But I just feel like I don't know. It's kind of vague, like in a way. Like cozy nights at home are always cool. It's always not like don't go out every single night, of course. Like limit how much you go out. But
sleep, man. The movie nights at home is big. You lit.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't finish the whole
Say,
movie.
like,
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Never finish the
I
whole
just feel
movie.
like that's an every night thing, regardless. Though.
Are you still watching?
Matter of fact, you have the wild night out to have the cozy night at home.
Exactly.
Man.
But that's at night every night, regardless.
No,
Though,
we're
isn't
talking
it?
about a planned night. Like it's 8 p.m.
Yeah,
not
like
11.
planned.
7 p.m. Friday.
You know, it's like we're gonna watch a movie. We're gonna make popcorn. We gonna.
Oh, it's
have
planned?
breakfast.
If it's planned, I'm taking that shit out. I want to go
Cozy.
outside.
Y'all like your house?
No, I thought
I like
I guess
outside.
my
when
house
I
don't
think
do
cozy nights, I just think like just staying in and not doing anything. Like I'm not even thinking about like planned. We got the liquor or we got the popcorn, all that. Like
yeah.
it seems different.
Movie, like a
Yeah.
fucking camp.
It whatever make you and your girl cozy.
Comfortable, yeah.
Put music
You got some-
on.
That nigga said dancing. He
It's in the
wildin'.
comfort of your
You
own
got some
home.
boxes and some socks
Yeah.
on, and we just in the house.
Bend her over the sink. That could be cozy. You know what I'm saying? Why you looking at me like that?
Couple
Scar.
I'm just saying.
Big couple
It can
shit.
be.
That's how your son got it. But
Man, you have a son.
Hey,
They caught a mean streak.
One. Technically 16 months. So you
Oh,
said.
I was hoping you'd say the
Mm.
months.
Go fix it.
Oh,
Go
but that's
fix
what you said.
it.
Scar, you not
Boom,
single.
you go to
is
doctor visit.
No.
That's what's up.
you? Okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I was
Okay,
saying.
'cause I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Husband.
talk like
Go
a
get
nigga.
married,
Yeah,
girl.
he's 16 months.
Go propose.
Right?
Go get right.
He
Get
gonna
right.
propose to
fall
my
for
dog.
What's up with them?
Hey,
Women
he
see
gonna
a nigga
propose
happy.
to my
Hey, don't
dog when
propose.
he ready.
How you know?
When my dog ready, he gonna do what he gotta do. Alright?
You got a legacy.
20,
out there.
Y'all gonna get off my
Yeah.
dog.
You got your last name?
Of course.
Bruh.
That's a prerequisite.
That's a given.
If you
Go
ain't
get
gonna
right,
have
bro.
my name.
What?
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, that's a whole
Hey.
topic.
That's a whole other topic.
Yo,
That's some- That's some wild shit.
We made this shit for a reason.
My chick
That's
is
what I'm
not-
saying. I don't
my
know why we
chick
wanted
is
to
not
start it
gonna have
off.
a
Oh,
maiden
God.
name.
That's why I bought it. We're gonna have this Desi last episode. I figured we might as well have
Wild
fun.
nights.
My bad, I'm talking shit.
For me, it would have to be wild nights out.
Yeah.
Damn, everybody.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I love going out, shaking my ass with my nigga and all this other stuff, but who can get rid of these other things? Like,
Man,
it's the other things
Yeah.
Yeah.
the things they're giving.
they're getting.
All right, the answer was already answered, but for me, it's definitely wild nights out because I feel like if you're gonna take away intimacy, then what's the point of you even trying to be with that person? Like that's the
You be
main
intimate
key.
out.
Well, no, not if you're doing a wild night. Like a wild night is more like okay, like let's just say y'all going to the strip club or whatever. And y'all out there, y'all just, y'all talking ish or whatever. Y'all like, oh, this girl look fine, whatever. Come bring her over here, twerk or whatever.
Ooh.
I would take an intimate night over that any day.
Okay.
And like I was with a lit person, so it's like that was kind of like a common thing. But
Mhm.
now, especially with me being, about to be 26 next month, I'm slowing down.
Congratulations.
So I'm slowing down completely. Like that's not my vibe no more. I'm getting old.
Oh,
Like,
you just hit that mark.
yeah, I hit that mark. I'm heading towards the late 20s. I ain't.
So it's
I would
like-
pass you the paper, but I assume Wild Nights Out is out for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your sign again?
Scorpio.
Oh, Scorpio. We got
I met a
Scorpio,
Scorpio.
Cancer.
I can't sing, but whatever Tyrese said.
I met a Scorpio.
Yeah.
Wait, Tyrese is a Scorpio?
There
Oh,
we
we're talking
go.
about the song.
Scorpios.
Oh, I was about to say.
Tyrese a Capricorn.
I didn't. I just want to make sure.
Oh, nigga corny.
Also Jesus Christ.
Damn, that's
Yo, so he be crying and be lying.
Don't
That's
do
what
that.
that means.
Emotional.
No.
Capricorn's emotional.
If he's a Capricorn for real,
Yes.
that mean he be
He
crying
said,
on
"I'm
the
a
internet like that.
Capricorn."
No,
Lying.
he really do be doing
No, but-
too much.
No, but he be
Hold on.
lying because
To his-
Capricorns
to
lie.
his-
They're corny.
So here's the thing.
Oh my God.
So here's the
Going
thing.
outside.
He was on meds when that happened.
Oh, okay. So
He was. He was.
Was
He
he on
was.
an antidepressant?
Yeah, because he was going through a divorce.
Yeah.
with his-
Oh, okay,
with
so
his,
he was going. Okay.
And they overprescribed him too. That's what he said.
You know?
Congratulations.
Good job of grabbing his phone before he
So
grabbed.
I'm gonna cry and I'm
I
gonna
love
wait.
you,
Let me get my
Tyrese,
phone
with you
though.
and your okay.
No,
I
that-
love you. All right, it says one has to go.
Hmm.
A lifelong friendship, true love, family bond, personal ambition.
Shit.
Oh,
Wow.
Who the fuck wrote this
Anybody wanna
question?
answer that first?
Ladies,
I
the
could.
ladies got to go first this time.
I'm
Read
not
it.
gonna lie, this was Chat GPT.
Well, I had to do a little maneuvering.
This
but I
was.
had to-
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's
This
a-
is
that's
a,
a good question.
terrible question.
Because it's too much.
This is a lot.
What do you value more?
Fuck that family.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
You know what?
But let me
I
No.
got strongly disagree with that.
One mic.
Building
But
on
let
I'm
me
Then
tell
Desi
you
next.
Wait, tell
why.
Let her cook.
Let me cook. I didn't, but this is a
Desi
personal
next.
thing though. So this is a
Right.
personal thing. This is not everybody's story. I didn't have a good relationship with my family. And one of the biggest reasons is because I was in and out of foster care and my mom was in prison. So that's why I said family bonds to me are not as strong. Like I've had, I'm in a sorority, aka the first black sorority. Hello.
I know that's right.
So for me, like
Okay.
even my sisters, they were very close to me. Like my friendships were very close to me. People that I have encountered have done more for me than my family has ever done. So that's why I said that to me. That's why I said family. Like sometimes water is thicker than blood, and that's just facts. And I have been in love with people that have done things for me that no other man or nobody has ever done for me. And I'm not dismissing anything, but I have had people pay for trips. You know what I'm saying? Like pay for trips so I can follow my career and follow my dreams. So that to me meant a lot. That's something that my family has never done for me.
When you talk about family bond and your experience, and I completely understand how this could be very personal for you, because for someone who's like, what, if you have a close family bond, so your feelings are very valid and your answer is very valid. However, do you not think about your future family as far as how you want the bond to be? Is it still fuck family bond regardless of the past or the future?
Let me tell you something, and thank you so much for your question. I think about that every day, right? A lot of times I feel like my family is the reason why I don't want a family.
Oh, that breaks my
And
heart.
it hurts me so bad. Listen, it hurts me so bad because I'm somebody, I feel like I used to grow up always wanting it, right? I used to grow up always wanting a daughter or a son, but now I feel like bad relationships and then also family trauma has caused me not to want that for myself.
All right.
And it's something that I'm even right now, like I told you guys earlier, I'm still working out on therapy or whatever, but it's something that I'm really striving towards trying to break. Because I understand that that's something that I kind of do want. I want to see myself because I feel like I would be a great mother.
Okay.
So you
Because
counted yourself out.
it's not that I counted myself out. It's that I'm allowing my trauma to take lead.
Okay, so
And that's something that even
You
I
stand to make the
understand.
same
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
something that even I understand. It's not that I know that I would make the same mistakes as my mother. My mother has made very, mistakes. Her track records goes all the way back to 1993. So it's like for me, we are two completely different people. Like there's times where I would have conversations with my mother and it's like, this is not who is this person? So, and then also too, my father was not in my life. So that's something that I carry.
Is
a
it a
lot within
fear?
myself. There's everything about it is fear.
Absolutely.
Everything about it is fear. And I know that. And that's something that I'm working towards. And I'm trying my best. And that's why I said earlier, I talked about patience. And I said somebody that I'm with has to have the patience to deal in, not even, I don't want to say deal with it, because I don't like that word deal with it, but to
But know how to
understand
maneuver.
it and know how to respond to it.
Yeah.
That's big to me. So, it's not that I don't want it. It's something that I know deep down that I have to work on and I'm working towards. So I really love that question. Like,
I
thank
love
you
yours.
so much. I love that question. That was nice.
Go ahead, Desi. That was an amazing question. Oh,
What?
pass it the list.
Oh, the paper.
My
Yeah.
bad, girl. I'm holding on.
She
to
like-
it. I was holding on. I'm holding on. That was beautiful what she asked. That was
Fuck
really
them
nice.
little chicks. Stop playing.
But then spin back.
How
to
many
the
kids you
patience.
wanted though?
Because what if he
So I
has
wanted
his own?
two. I wanted a boy and a girl.
Queen. What if he has his own?
So I've
Which is
dated.
why I asked about patience.
No. Listen, I've dated somebody with a son, and I was
No,
actually
not his own child. I'm talking about his own
Fear of
fear.
wanting family?
You
Or-
know,
Because you
I don't
said your
think.
patience
Listen,
and-
I don't think that I am at the point where I'm strong enough to take on that. I don't want to call it a burden because it's not a burden. I don't think that I'm strong enough yet to take on that. And this is me taking accountability and accepting that and learning how to grow from that. Because I think at times we kind of look at it as like, oh, I'm ready, I can take it on. And I'm somebody, I don't want to jump into things knowing that I'm unprepared. Period. I don't think that it's right for me to be a tyrant to somebody, or it's right for somebody to just kind of deal with my ish. That's not fair.
But
So-
somebody has to kind of like take the chance on you.
Somebody not necessarily taking a chance on me, because I've
That,
had
that's how they might look at it.
no, that's how they might look at it. But I've had men tell me, you know what, Queen, as much as I adore you, I'm not ready or prepared for you, and I have to accept that because it's truth. It's truth. Just like I want somebody to be honest with me, I think it's fair that, you know, I be honest with them.
Scar,
So
remember a couple weeks ago we spoke about that grace that men get.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of like whatever you got going on. We kind of like, I guess, the leader, the superhero.
Yeah.
Unfortunate, but you know, he might need that too. So you know, ladies always ask for like a leader,
Mhm.
and the times that he falls short of leading you,
Mhm.
is he giving the grace?
you know what I think? Am I allowed to respond?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay.
That was fine.
You know what I think? I think
I'm gonna shut up.
I actually do appreciate what you're saying, because that is something to think about.
Yeah.
But I think us as people, we have to be careful about the relationships that we water, right? The garden that we're watering. So if I know,
Preach.
listen, if I know that this person doesn't necessarily have what I need, and I don't want to just say have what I need. I can't really grow from this. I can't learn from this. I don't need to put my all into this right now. This is probably somebody that I really like. I love. He has potential. He has all of this. But I understand that right now, we are unequally yoked. So I cannot water that garden right now. Just like he cannot water my garden right now, because all we're going to do when we get together, we're going to be tearing each other apart. Because we have some inner healing that we have to do together. So yes, when you are not in the right position, no, you do not need to water that garden, and you do not need to start that relationship.
Let that grass rot.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. It's a hard truth, but it's a truth. I would rather somebody tell me that hard truth and work on it. And maybe, let me tell you something. If a person is for you, if God has that person for you, it will spin the block. Period. So,
And it's okay to spend the.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Desi didn't add.
pass the deli on completely.
Yeah,
Because I'm preaching. I feel like I'm preaching. I need deli.
Okay, this is like a really hard question for me. Because all this shit is important as fuck. Like, what the heck? Okay,
Read
anyways.
it again so we know what we
One has to go. Long-time friendship, true love, family bond, and personal ambition.
Fuck them friends.
So what I'm going to say, damn, why do you know everybody else?
Oh, that's
Anyway.
good.
Oh.
Me too.
So, because he did bring up a valid point about, like, future-wise. Because I have family issues, too. I hate them people.
Damn.
But
Shout out to y'all. Which side of the family you hate? That's
it's okay. It's my mom. It's my maternal side.
You want me to
So-
beat that?
Huh?
You still go to
They know I don't like them.
Oh. Just want to make sure.
Can I ask why, or is that too personal?
I mean, my family just has a lot of family trauma they didn't fix. So it just went on all the grandkids. Like, all of us don't really, we fuck with each other, but we don't really fuck with the older people. Like, we fuck with them because they're the older generation, they're elders. Like, we love them, but it's just like, I don't.
I'm gonna keep you over there.
You know what I'm saying? I really learned how to love people from a distance. For real, for real. But anyways.
That's good.
So yeah, with saying that, because I do like when my man is family oriented, because I'm not. And I want to be that way. It's just, I just got brought up in a bullshit ass situation.
Does that go back to
So, huh?
Does that go back to leading? You feel like he'll
Not necessarily. Like I just like when you cool with your people. Like you having
It gives you
barbecues,
hope.
you have family
That's
reunions
what I'm
and
saying.
shit like
Yeah.
that. That
That's
just
what I'm
lets me
saying.
know when
Yeah.
I bring up a family, like you're gonna be,
Great
you're
day.
gonna
That's
be a
so
family.
good.
You know.
But that's what I'm
That's
saying
it.
about the leading thing.
Let me ask you a
I guess.
question.
I disagree.
You disagree?
I disagree. It's kind of like I don't believe that just because someone was raised in a good family means that they're going to be a great husband or a great father. We also have to understand and have to give people grace too. Just it's like you're coming broken in a sense, you know. Let's just use that word, not necessarily saying that. I'm just using it for lack of better word. So it's like I feel like for me, it's crazy how we all can resonate in this room about the same thing. It's a little scary too.
Yeah.
It's like I have hope because I want to be better. I want to raise that. Like when you told me as far as like you not wanting that family, and it breaks my heart because I used to think like that too. Then I realized like I'm not going to let my past dictate my future.
Amen.
I want to raise my family the way to kind of heal that inner child in me. So it's like
good.
the things that I didn't have, the relationship that I didn't have, I want to build that relationship with my children so therefore I could heal that broken part of me that still exists. And I feel like by having that, I will feel whole again. And it's my only like it's like
Y'all understand? Like
it's like I can't it's like I can't wait to be a mother
Right.
because I want to be a better mother than my mother and I
Right.
want to be a better mother than my grandmother. So it's like I want to heal that part of me, and I feel like because I can't go back, I'm going further in the future to now heal that child. Oh, you look like you're about to cry.
I am. Y'all don't
That's
understand.
my hope.
That's a touchy thing for me right now. And this is something that, oh God, I'm sorry.
Oh, now I'm getting emotional too.
Yeah.
Like
Oh girl. Hold on. What a Nelly on that. This is but y'all don't understand how beautiful it is. Women trying to heal generational, because what it is generational curses being broken.
yes.
That's really what it is.
Yes.
So it's like somebody that's trying to I'm sorry. And let me just say, I appreciated that question so much. And like I tell people all the time, like I just wish somebody would actually hear me and understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times there's people that just want to just, ask the crazy questions or whatever, but nobody wants to ask the real questions and get deeply rooted into it. So that's why something like that is very beautiful, because it's healing. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And that's why that point that you just made, that was very beautiful. Damn near almost brought me into tears, girl. It's right here. It's right here.
One thing that I do to bring that in me, because sometimes you don't know, like I'm around kids a lot. I have two beautiful, handsome nephews that I love very much, God kids. I am around them a lot because it's like, call it practice, call it something, but I'm trying to like change what I've been taught or how. So I'm around kids. I give them that because my mother is still very emotionally unavailable completely. Like she's like I love her so much, but she's like a brick.
She's from the
Like,
island?
oh, of course, she's Haitian.
She's Haitian?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like,
My mom different, but some Haitian moms.
it's like she is like very, so when I'm around kids, my nephews, and people always tell me, Ann, you're going to be a great mom. And that makes me so happy because I want to be a great mom. So I give them that I'm emotionally available. When they do something great, I tell them, you did an amazing job. I open up to them. I love you, say all of these things because I wasn't born with it. So I'm saying it so I could get used to it. So when I have my children, I'm not uncomfortable to tell them that I love them because I never heard it or never practiced it. So yeah.
Tell y'all, I was not prepared for this conversation because I had already had something earlier. I was not prepared for this. So that was
Want to take a moment?
no. It's not a moment because it's beautiful what I'm hearing. It's beautiful because it's just women trying. It's us healing at the same time. And a lot of times people don't understand that women, we carry on a lot, especially because the thing of the womb and all this stuff, we don't want to carry that on to our children, and we want to heal that.
Yeah.
So hearing her say that, this is how I want to be. So hearing you say that is so beautiful to me because I want to I'm choking up listening to you because I really want to get to that.
I used to be like you.
Like,
I used to
wanna
be
get
like
that
you.
point, and that is so beautiful what you're saying right now.
It's
so
to be
beautiful.
just like you. So when you said that, and that's why I asked the question that I asked, because I used to be just like you. I said I never, Lord, I hope God doesn't curse me, because sometimes things that you say with your mouth could become your life, you know? So like if I used to be like you, I used to think like you, and then I was like, no, that's because I'm not healed. That's because I'm carrying the trauma. I was like, no, I want to change that. Like I want to change that and grow from that. So that's the reason why. So yeah.
No, that was real. That was real.
Yeah.
Y'all so mature.
I'm not train of thought, but you could just say friendships. You could just say friendship.
Okay, so one has to go. Long life friends, true love, family bond, personal ambition. I think for me, like I mentioned, because of a future family bond that I want, and I want to change that, and I want to change the everything about my family. So I would have to say this is like she said, horrible. But because of my hope, I would have to say long life friendship. Although that hurts so bad. If my best friend hears that, she would be.
That is okay.
Because you outgrow your friends.
And sometimes new friends do better than old friends. I
That's
lost
true.
a lifelong friend, and I don't care. It's really okay.
Is it that you don't care, or is you feel like you just outgrown them?
Outgrown them, and I also
Mixture of both, yeah. Mixture of both.
I was at a place where I just didn't care at all. Like, don't want to talk to you. Like, bro, I'm good off you.
Well, something bad happened.
Yeah, for
okay.
sure. But,
that to make you, if
that's
it's a long life friend.
It doesn't matter how long of a friendship it is, right? I knew him for like 16 years, but
wow,
right.
I got shorter friends that done way better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And, like, it was one point
expired.
Absolutely. It was one point in time I didn't care. Yo, bro, see you in the street. Yeah. And now it's like I know you for so long. Like, I can say what's up. We can have a conversation, but like we don't chill. We don't hang out. Like, so lifelong is it is what it is.
Rel's a friendship hoe.
Okay.
I think I've been through the same thing.
Whatever friend better, that's where you going. Friendship hoe.
Nah.
I mean,
when you get did dirty so many times by your friend.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a friend that backdoor every bitch I
you.
ever been. I got a friend that backdoor every bitch I ever been with. So I feel you. I feel you.
I'm gonna let them get there, but
wow.
There's reasons why it's like that, because like just time don't mean shit, bro. Like you can know somebody for 3 days and they can do more for you than somebody who you know for 15 years.
That's true.
Shit, think
that
about
is
you.
true.
All right, so y'all pretty much
Think about
answered the
somebody making
same.
clothes.
That's the same, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Okay.
Fuck them friends.
Strangers.
He gonna go, then you gonna go last.
My answer is a little bit different, but I have reasoning for it. Bear with me. Don't react.
This is all
Personal ambition. Personal ambition is mine. The reason being is because the lifelong friendships that I do have, I don't have to be as ambitious to be successful. That's why. That's literally the only reason why. I always find a loophole. If you ain't noticed,
Can I ask you?
a loophole, really?
Hold on 1 second. Can I ask? You said you don't have to be as ambitious to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you why? Like, is
That's it. Connections. That's
connections? You built those resources.
Yeah, for sure,
right?
for sure. So like
But
right
do you
now,
feel
as
like in the process of you building those connections, you had to be ambitious.
no, for sure. But we're like right now, as I'm standing, if I had to choose any of them, it would be personal ambition because I don't have to.
Did the work already.
Yeah.
So, hey,
Okay, I do have a question too, because personal ambition doesn't necessarily have to correlate with like money or success in a financial standpoint. It could personal, the word is personal ambition. It could mean something as far as, you know, gut and brain health, you know, eating healthier, or it could be working out. It could be different thing. It doesn't necessarily, who are you going to connect with if you need to do a detox, cleanse your soul, your mind, or get closer to God or something like that. That's a personal ambition.
So check me out. The healthiest I've ever been, most fit I've ever been, was with my god brother pushed me to do it. I wasn't personally driven to do it. Now, granted, I've been an athlete most of my life,
Okay.
so I can't
What
be
sport did you play?
all of them.
All of them.
Football, basketball,
That's what they say
track,
when they don't know
baseball.
how to
I swear
play.
to you, only not soccer, not soccer,
I'm a soccer girl. So.
not soccer.
Y'all ain't hear her?
Okay,
Y'all ain't hear. No, you ain't hear what she said.
I heard that's
What did she say? I didn't see
but
it.
ain't
What did she say?
What'd she say?
What did she say?
Y'all missed it.
Football? You were giving me football teams, like you was giving real quarterback cocky teams, but
Tight end.
Okay, tight end.
Tight end and
I knew
DN.
it was something.
I'm so shocked he didn't pause tight end. I swear I'm shocked he didn't pause tight end.
I'm not listening.
Now we're trying to fight me what she said.
What you played? What you played?
Running back.
I knew it was something.
I ran track. I was a 16.
Oh.
God.
I can run track.
Yo,
Run track.
Wait, 60 million.
running back.
Oh. It's because you can't make a tackle. That's what it is.
No, I actually played DB for 3 years.
Come on, bro. Let the joke fly. God damn.
You ain't joking no more.
No, that's
I also was a point guard.
Wide
I played all
receiver-
4 years.
wide receivers
Basketball
are usually
varsity.
tall.
I played. I was a slot. I played slot receiver.
Basketball
I
varsity?
know what I'm talking
Yeah,
What did
about.
you play in
You
basketball?
Point
small.
guard.
Okay. I was a point
I was
guard.
point
So-
guard.
Spud Webb was 5'9". What we
Ran
talking
track.
about?
I did the 4x4, 4x8. I did the 800. I did the 1600. Hella trophies. Come on.
60 million.
The little legs was running.
You did
So,
60?
I have a question.
She said little legs.
I wasn't a sprinter.
Don't say that
Okay,
out
yeah, I
loud.
was a
She ain't shit.
I had football
And she ain't shit, bro.
You just,
I didn't
okay.
have track.
You didn't have track speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I lowered that shoulder a little bit.
Yeah.
My question, another question for you, because it seems like
This is the D1
Nah, I'm not ready to laugh.
quarterback. They used to call him.
Quarterback? Wow.
He looked like an athlete. Look at him.
No, I was gonna say, I thought he played basketball, so football was his thing.
He could do that too, though.
Okay.
He could dunk, but
My dog shoot and turn around.
Oh,
okay.
Go find my dog Instagram. He's Steph Curry in that
All-
bitch.
all
Fuck you talking
talent.
about?
You know, we gotta give
Was it
respect.
giving Olympics or was it
D1.
just D1?
Olympics.
D1.
Olympics a little far, but
Yeah,
D1.
Olympics.
D1? Oh,
You
yeah.
know, that's on another.
D1, he was there.
yeah. Okay. Anyways, based on things that you were saying, it feels like you're like needy in a sense, like you need
And
someone.
he had cancer, though. Yeah, he
It's like
Go ahead.
sounds like have you accomplished anything by yourself?
Damn, she reading your ass.
Like do
A
you,
lot, actually.
yeah?
Yeah.
What mic? She
What?
reading this nigga real quick.
Your child? I mean,
Ooh, she can't
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh.
You can't make a child by yourself, so that's not.
I mean, I'm sure you didn't need any, like help to. I mean, you gotta work your way in there, like, did you need help doing that? But
Not at
anyways,
Not at
but
all.
no, I'm kidding. Don't listen to me. But yeah, like everything's okay. You mentioned your
Oh my god.
you mentioned as far as getting back in shape, someone you mentioning as far as like, anything that you personal ambition that you have accomplished alone.
He said at this point. He said he accomplished before. But at this moment in time, he's giving it up.
See, you have to understand something. Like, I do a lot of things on my own. I'm not the type of person that normally asks for help, and that's why I always get help. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works, especially for men. We all know that. The less you ask, the more you get. The less you need, the more you get. That's how it works for us as men. So because I don't ask for help, I don't run out and have my hand out to people all the time. I just like, bro, I'm handling it myself. Because I do that, I get help anywhere. It doesn't matter what it is. So that's why I work my way into a position where I don't have to ask anybody for help. They're just going to do it because that's Scar. That's my dog. I got him type shit. You see what I'm saying? So I accomplished a lot by myself, including building the relationships that led me to this answer. So it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? It's layered.
But that's how it
The
goes.
name speaks for
men,
itself, baby.
That's right.
For guys, the more you ask for shit, the more people look at you as a needy nigga.
There you
And
go.
we don't help needy niggas like that. It's like, damn, this nigga calling me. He always. It's like, nah,
Ignore it.
So as a man,
see.
is that like that's like
Ego
a confidence?
shit.
Yeah,
It's
that
not an ego.
No.
Not even ego.
ego at all.
we help.
So
Okay.
we try to figure that shit out ourselves.
We help those
Okay.
who help themselves.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If we
If you
see
see
you working,
me, go ahead. I'm not gonna ask you for help.
perfect example.
You can if you want. That's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna start doing. If you join, cool. If you don't, cool. I was already doing.
That's how y'all do it.
Here's a
Yeah.
perfect
Okay.
example. You ever see somebody whose car stalled and they just be sitting?
Mhm.
Anybody get out the car to help?
Fuck no.
But as soon as somebody start pushing and they doing it by themselves,
Everybody get out.
everybody stops and they help.
That's
them
a fact.
push. That's how.
Even
men
if it's
operate.
a man, like even if it's a man, or
Yeah.
Yes, even as a man, because that's how we
I've done
operate.
that multiple times.
Yeah.
okay.
I seen a nigga pushing. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit, hold on, this
It's
nigga
like-
going through traffic.
Yeah.
I gotta help this nigga.
And that's why my answer is that my ambition was so fucking high the first 29 years of my life. If I have none, everybody's still willing to help.
The first 29 years?
I'm 29.
Oh.
That boy old.
It said the first 29. I'm like, is there a second?
But
29?
that's not a pride. To be correct.
Lord willing.
Listen, because I'm really trying to right now I'm trying to understand man as well. But to be correct, that's not a pride thing, correct?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
pride.
that's what I was.
It's the
I mean, it still is because
But it's more-
it still has to be a pride thing.
It's more logic.
It's a hard wiring in us that.
It's
There
a
you
pride
go.
thing, regardless.
It's not a pride thing,
Alright,
bro.
so watch this,
But
watch
pride
this.
is not having pride is not a bad thing.
It's not. It just
Yeah.
depends on how you go with it. Yeah.
So we'll say hard wiring. You say pride. Fuck it. I'm gonna say pride with you.
Okay.
You just can't
Alright,
let your
so
pride
like a
get in
lady.
the way of certain things.
Like a lady, for example. If y'all car stall, y'all look okay. Cool.
Having
I
a
think we had
panic
a
attack.
conversation about changing the tire. If you can't change the tire, y'all thought he ain't a man, right? Y'all said
I'm gonna
something
be
about.
looking at you crazy because I can change a tire.
There you
Right.
go.
So like as a man, you're like, I'm gonna do this shit on my own. A lady, I know y'all gonna call it AAA or y'all know y'all.
Well,
got
I'll have a
outcomes.
panic attack
For the
first.
most
I'm gonna
part.
do it on my own.
For the most part.
You're
For the most part.
you're an
Think outside
outlier.
of
We're not
you.
talking about you.
Right.
'cause
Think
you can do
outside
that
of you.
shit.
You're gonna.
I'm trying to understand. Yeah, go
Right.
ahead.
So like, men like, dog, I'm not asking for help. I'm not saying that shit. I don't know why. It might be a pride thing.
It is.
I'll be real.
That nigga said, you know
I'm
what?
thinking to myself, I
Explain
think
it.
here, this camera shit that we do, he's been doing it by himself. I've been doing it by myself. We met each other, it was like, shit, we both by ourselves, niggas.
No, but McKin- that's why it's not a pride thing. That's exactly why it's not a pride thing. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind giving up some of my. I don't mind giving up some power, some control to get a better outcome. That's why it's not a pride thing.
It's like
You
logical
want to go
pride.
far,
Here's the thing.
bring
though.
somebody.
Hey, two
You
hands
wanna
are
go-
always better than one.
Hold
You
on.
want to go fast, go along.
Here's the thing with me though. I give other niggas opportunities. As soon as they can't make it one time, I don't call you back. I don't play that. Because when we go, I know when I call this nigga, he's ready.
That's not about
Exactly.
pride, though.
So
You just care about the work.
I care about
You need the work done.
Exactly.
That's what we are, though. We need the work done. Like you said, solution
Y'all are
based.
very solution based.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, that's not what I meant as far as. But I appreciate your example because that helped me understand a little bit like a guy's perspective.
Oh, damn.
But no, I was saying, but that's not about pride.
Mhm.
But like I get what you're saying though.
Most
Like,
men are prideful, anyways. It's just in their nature to me, I believe. That's just all. Like, it doesn't have to be bad. It's just that
I don't
most
think
men have
is
pride
a
and
bad
ego.
Thing. I
That's
just
just-
think that most men have it because it's in regards
No,
to the
no, no, no,
ego.
no, no. Pause. Hold on. Let's be clear.
I think
Everybody has it.
Logical.
Women have pride. Men have pride. We all have it, just in different things. Everybody has pride. Let's not act. It's not just men. Everybody has pride.
That's why I said, but pride is not having
more
pride is not a
dominant.
bad thing.
Yeah.
It's not.
Negative
No.
connotation.
Yeah.
Of it. It's not a
That's why I
bad
said
thing.
the hard line.
No, I
That's
don't
how
think
you're
it's a
raised.
negative connotation. I think it's more so just trying to get understanding. Because I didn't have a negative connotation on it. I was just trying to understand, like, okay, from the male's
I got the next
perspective, can you say that that's pride?
Like for
Based off your answer.
for me personally, I only won't say it's pride because that's just what's in me to do. That's what I
okay,
want
then
to
that's
do.
different.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know. Okay.
But the question says lifelong relationships, true love, family bond, or personal ambition. I feel like I'm choosing the lesser of what I really believe in. I'm gonna say lifelong friendships because I was born, like, not to reflect on y'all, but I had a very strong family growing up. Like both parents, like
I love that.
both parents.
That's good.
I'm not the only child. I have one sister, but we're 10 years apart. But I mean, same shit.
You the only child.
But same shit.
You the only child.
I'm living on
Yeah.
it.
Because she changed your diapers and
Damn
shit.
near. Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, both families have family reunions and stuff like that. So that's
Aw.
why, like, when y'all be saying like y'all had like a bad like upbringing, I feel like that's a small part of y'all entire life. Because my mother was like that, and my mother's the most loving person I know. Like she gives me so much
That's
love,
awesome.
and she had
That's
my
awesome.
grandpa.
That's exactly what I want.
No disrespect, my grandpa ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? My grandma used to always
see?
like disrespect my mom, like shit like that, and my mom just grew up so angry. And once she had me and became an adult and all that, she's like the most loving person. Yes, like exactly.
Oh,
She about not
So I
to be
feel
back.
like
that gives me hope.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
gives me hope.
So when y'all say that, like, I want to speak over. I don't want to talk over y'all, but I'm like that's such a small like part. Like y'all are young too. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's,
That's good.
y'all have
Thank
so much
you.
more of y'all life to live and to have kids and all that other shit. You know
My
what I'm
nigga ain't
saying?
said nothing all day, but he
My
said
mom,
some
my
shit.
mom,
BB
my mom be
Sundays.
at BB Sundays with me. Like we be turned.
Aw.
Real
Nigga,
shit.
That, you know what?
Y'all
Let me,
lit.
wait,
My
let
mom
me
be at
say
BB
His
something
mama
on that.
lit.
Let me say
Oh.
something on
My
that.
mom be
I
at
really
BB's too,
listen.
though.
I really appreciate you for saying that.
Yeah,
I
no doubt.
appreciate you. For
Yeah,
saying that. And
I
it's
really
not
do.
true. because that's honestly what we were trying to hear and trying to get experiences of, because you know, when you're somebody that grows up in that type of environment, you feel like it won't happen for you.
Yeah.
So you sharing that, you don't understand how many people, not even just us, but you don't understand how many people you might be giving hope to.
Yes.
So like, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And when y'all were talking, like I saw a lot of my mom, like what y'all were saying, because
Oh,
my mom had like a lot of like anger issues growing up, a lot of this, that, and the third. But my dad's a very patient person. They're not together, but they're very good friends. So like it always worked out, you know. So
That's
like
good.
growing up, my mom was very like kind of like quick to get angry. My dad, I don't know
What your mama
signs
sign
like that.
is? What she is?
My mom was born July 21st. My dad is October 11th.
Question, because you mentioned that your mother grew up very angry. Did you experience that side of her, or was that before stories that you've heard of before you were born?
Right. So it was both, right? So of course my mom wasn't a finished product. So my mother grew up, you know, fighting a lot. You know, all the stories you hear from your aunties and your uncles and whatever. But with me, she used to get very like quick to get angry, or quick to don't do this, don't do that, or you know. But then she caught herself like, yo, like this is my favorite human being on earth. Like why would I do that? You know. So I always like often she'll get mad at me. Then 3 minutes later she'll come in my room like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like she definitely like always corrected herself.
Yeah, she was
So
trying.
like that's why I can tell like what y'all going through, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all literally gonna be great people once y'all get to that age.
So you think that like you or who's older, you or your sister?
I'm older than my sister.
You're older.
By 10 years.
Okay, so do you think that like
Yeah, I'm
right? I thought you were the youngest. So
Thad.
So you think that by her having you, it kind of changed her? So for example, do you believe that by her having you, conceiving you, do you think that it changed her perspective?
1,000,000%. Her whole life. She tells me all the time though. She always is like, oh, like you changed my life. You're like my only reason. Like she always says that. My mom's very nice though. Like my mom's very like how she is now. And my mom's completely different. Like now she's like she's older now, you know. But she's 49 or 48.
I'm thinking, oh my gosh. The way you said she's older now, I'm thinking the lady 80.
You know, older than like she had me around like my age though.
1975, 76. She alright.
Shit. That's my bad.
That's my mom's, yo.
Yeah, I needed to hear that, and I'm so glad. Like she said, I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because not only does it like show that, hey, we're not all broken. You know how they always say, as far as colored family, black family, you know, how we always come from broken homes. So I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because I was sitting here like, I had a terrible, you know, like childhood as far as when it comes to family. I'm like, does anybody else here had a good, you know, like, so I'm so glad that you mentioned that, because not only does it show that, hey, you know, like the narrative is not always true.
To add on to that,
I had an amazing childhood.
But I think it's also selective on who you choose to be the father of your kids too. Because my father is a very great, like prominent father. Like my dad's in my life for everything. Like my dad had a good dad though too.
Are your parents still together?
No, but they're very good friends. So that my mom never put my dad on child support.
Yeah.
My mom never did none of that. Like my dad, they're good friends still to this day.
He tried. That's good. That's good.
If he's a good dad.
No. If he's a good person and he's a good dad, no child support for me. But if he ain't doing,
Why you did this?
I'm just saying, no child support for me. I don't got no kids, but to add on to that, I just want to say that that's a really good thing, because, like I said before, that's someone that's looking for that hope, like that doesn't see it within themselves, and you gotta understand we're very young. So we don't really see that. We don't grasp that. We don't understand that there is potential outside of just what we're seeing in our lives.
Right.
So that's a big thing. And even you sharing that, I just want to say, again, I appreciate that, because, again, that's something that even somebody that wants it, we're trying to see it. So that's good.
Hold on, y'all. If y'all
No
don't mind me
problem.
asking.
I'm 25. I'll be 26.
When she said very young, I was like, we're very young. Me, I'm 29.
Girl, it don't matter. You still young. You ain't even 30.
But in 3 months I will be.
It's okay.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
There's a big
Hey.
difference between 25 and 29.
Hey, before, because I
Big
have to go use the
difference.
bathroom, but before I
Me
do,
too.
I just want to, but before I do, I just want to let, for the two of you, my girlfriend currently, when she had our kid, she didn't, being a mom wasn't something she looked forward to, you know what I'm saying? She was more career driven. I want to get this done, I want to get that done, blah, 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 all that type shit. Once the kid came out, this is all the fuck she wants to do. She doesn't even work anymore right now.
Wow.
That's all she does. She just is a mom, and she loves it. So I'm saying, just from personal experience, recently, like I said, my son's only 16 months. Personal experience, it can change that quick. The moment you have him, it can change that quick. So don't, I know y'all are more open minded than most who don't really want kids at first, but trust me, bro, it can change.
No, y'all doing the work early,
You'll love
so
it.
it's
Yeah,
gonna be great for
y'all
you.
gonna love it, bro. I promise you.
It's gonna be
It's
great
nothing
for
better
y'all.
than having your own. Y'all gonna love
I
it.
appreciate that. Thank
Fact.
you.
All right. Is it true the more a woman likes you, the less it matters how much you spend on a date?
Yeah.
Totally. Totally.
Oh.
Easy answer.
That was easy.
We got 2 yeahs.
But now
We got a
we-
yeah and a totally.
Yeah,
We got a
totally.
damn,
Oh, no, I gotta give her the damn
a
first.
long M.
Now
Pause.
we.
I'm hurt. I'm
Hold on.
hurt.
You want to go first?
Huh?
Or it's just, yeah, that's
Oh no, I believe that we look
Y'all overlook it.
okay.
They don't-
What date are we talking about? Because we're not talking about the
Oh.
initial first date.
No, not
You
first
asked
date.
the wrong person, though.
Yeah. Oh,
Because remember,
I forgot.
Because here's the thing. It's levels.
how
Because
long does it take
the
for you to go on
first
the
few
first
days-
date?
2 months.
2 months before our first
Hey,
date.
that's
Fuck
not fair. That's
outta
not fair, 'cause
here.
I tried something new. I tried something.
We
Oh,
was
I didn't
talking-
tell
we
you.
was
Okay,
talking
story
shit,
time
son.
later. Story
Hey.
time
Later,
later.
later, later. Go
Story
ahead.
time
So,
later.
answer the question.
So, but yeah, I feel like, I feel
You
the
started to come
initial,
out strong.
the initial. Let me read the question again. Y'all go ahead and answer.
I think she just said yes. She didn't even think about it. She said, yeah.
No,
Did you?
because
caught up.
because I do
Well, I
believe
heard
that
that
initially,
thing.
but if you break it down, right, I feel like you probably. Well, I can only speak for self. You probably been already showed your hand a little bit, and I'm giving you leeway because you don't have to spend no more because I already like you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't mind going to the house watching you play the video game and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
You can
already
just
know
order some
what
food
you.
because I already know, like,
you
I already know
what
what's
he's
going on
capable
right
of.
now.
You know what he's capable of.
Yeah,
So
you
we-
got. See what I'm saying? You already know what you
Get this
got.
fucking shit out my head.
Oh yeah. Do you?
Before these niggas
Hold
start.
on.
No. Hey.
Mrs. Damn here.
So,
Yeah,
Yes, Miss Damn.
what's the damn?
okay, here's my thing.
You get like that.
You know, as much as I don't want to answer this question, I feel entitled to answer this question, right? So here's my thing. In the beginning, obviously, of course, you're going to want to go on a date. Like, you're going to want to go on something, whether that's a food date, whatever that is, right? But once you really start liking the person, you start giving, like, a lot of, like, I feel like, I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like we give, like, bonus points. Like, it's like, okay, he did this, he did that, he did that. And it's like, even though he not doing this, he did that. So I'm going to give him whatever he needs. So me, I'm kind of like, at that time, I was kind of stupid. I'm not that now, but at that time, I was stupid to where I felt like I was just comfortable with a guy doing less.
So you move the points around?
I not more so move the points around. I was more so giving too much leeway because I didn't know my worth, right?
You was 22.
Damn.
That's when they don't know yet.
That's a fact.
Yo.
It's
That's when you gotta catch them when they don't know.
Red.
You gotta catch
I mean,
them.
And see, the thing is, I date no.
Maybe
I gotta
the-
judge because I date older men, and I feel like that man knew better.
Them niggas know.
So that man, he was in his 40s, so that man knew better.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like,
That
come
nigga
on now,
was-
yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
man knew
That
better.
boy burnt
That man
his
knew
hand
better.
up.
He knew
I'm
way
about to
better.
take
Nigga had a
that.
plan.
So
huh?
it was like, also, it was, but no. But I allowed it.
Yeah.
I allowed it. And, you know, even though I knew he knew better, I still, at the end of the day, I allowed it to continue. So at the end of the day, I have to take responsibility for that as a woman. And I have to take responsibility.
First of all, let me tell
So-
you, as a young woman, you know, never mind.
No,
Put
no.
it
Put it out there.
It's only 10 minutes. It's only 10 minutes.
Nah, we
Put
got
it out
time
there.
for it. We
You
just
can't you can't always put that on self. That's a grown ass man. He
That's
knew what he
true.
was doing. He was taking advantage
He
because
knew.
he knew.
Oh,
he was a young girl.
absolutely.
But that's a whole different other. That's why I don't like y'all predators.
Oh.
Y'all be
Don't
predators.
do that.
Y'all.
Put it
Then
out.
drink
He
out
said-
here with
No,
you.
if
Give me
we-
the
if
question.
we're
We're drinking Diddy juice.
Let's have the
Predator.
conversation. Come on,
Like-
put it out there.
We
You
don't
probably
know
gotta cut
he's a
that out,
predator.
Give
First
me
off,
the question.
wait.
Give me the question.
we have-
Here's the question.
We
10
moved.
minutes. Answer the
Don't
question.
cut that out.
Yeah, the
We
question.
moved on to Milagro. We are not drinking Diddy juice right now. Okay.
Well, we did.
That
We
was
did.
live
That's what
right
got
now.
it. That's what
We
got
mo-
us
yeah,
here.
there we go.
Finish that bitch too.
That's what got us here in the first place.
That's
Don't cut
That's a
that.
dangerous man.
Diddy is the reason why we're here now.
But that's what I'm
So-
saying. Artists like, cause listen, when I was I was just having this conversation with my homegirl the other day, how we used to be like seniors in high school, and it used to be older men talking to us like y'all had no business. And some girls be like, "Oh yeah, it's okay. I used to talk to older." No, that's not okay. There's no reason why a 30-year-old should be talking to a 21-year-old or a 20-year-old or even a high school. That's nasty. That's real. That's not normal. Like, once you get to, you're 35 and your husband is fucking 45, that's a different fucking story. Because y'all in the same whatever
category.
But when it comes to, like, preteen and young adult and all this other stuff, oh, it irks my nerve. Like, my ex lied to me. I thought this whole time this man was 31 years old and I was 25. This man was fucking almost 40. Like,
well, can I say this? Can I add on to that?
And that was your ex? How did you not know his age?
Because people,
you lie.
People do, no, wait, hold on, Miss Ann. And people do lie. Let me tell you something. There are some men, I don't want to necessarily say will lie, but there are some men, like for instance, my dude at the time, he didn't necessarily lie, but he didn't tell the truth. Mm-hmm. Because at that time, he was somebody that looked at young. Mm-hmm. So I kind of was just like, there you go. So I kind of was just like, okay, so you're 28. And he didn't say yes or no. He kind of just laughed. That's exactly
nigga, that's a lie.
And he kind of listened, and he kind of just was just like, so how old are you? And he went on to and I kind of went along with it. It took me, because at the time I was working in government, and I don't know if obviously I can't say how I found out, but I was somebody.
Security, crazy.
Listen, I was somebody, I had access to a lot of stuff. I can't, verbally say how I found out. But I had access to some things in some systems to where I actually researched his name. One day,
you a scammer?
One day, I could
this is
one day I found out his real name, like first and last and middle. Mm-hmm. I found out his real name. So, I don't know what made me do this. It was just a random ass day. And I was just bored. And I was, how girls be when we really like somebody, we get our little feelings, all butterflies and shit. And I just looked it up and I was super shocked. And I actually confronted him when I found out his age. Because at the time, I was 22 and he was 41.
Not gonna lie. Future reference. Look up that nigga name. Okay? I'm sorry.
Okay.
You gotta look up the first and middle last name. Check, Google it.
She's not wrong. If you got $3, you can find out anything about anybody.
Why $3.95?
No, it's not even that. You just gotta be careful because people be lying for real. These men are out here, and women.
People out here are like really crazy. www.lookupthatname.
Truthfinder.com. $3. You find anything.
That we found her dude sleeping with. Okay, yeah.
Because I could have sworn my ex, we had a 32 birthday celebration.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
The idea said he was 39. I said what? I said what?
Nigga had a 32nd
thought we had a 32nd birthday. What you talking about? 39. Like,
that's
what?
crazy.
You turned 40? What's going on? Wait.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, we don't.
They don't celebrate birthdays.
And that was because
women are actually true. We're actually truthful about our age. Believe it or not, we're actually truthful. No, we're truthful about our age. Go ahead. And
I'm going to reread the question because I feel like some of you guys were confused based on the question. But it says, is it true the more a woman likes you, the less it matters how much you spend on a date? So, I don't think this is talking about your whole relationship with the person. Is singular, it's a date. So, and I believe that is true because for me, if I really like you, and you're vulnerable with me, I can take care of my own. I make my own money. That's first thing first. I'm independent, all right, so sis. I don't need no nigga money. That's just that. So all right, sis. That's just me. But to me, there's nothing sexier to me than a man who might not be where he's at financially, but he has a goal. Because if you don't have a goal, then kick rocks. Yeah, fuck off. But if you have somewhere and you're working towards that. Yet, it's the effort that makes my pussy wet. Yeah, it is. It's the effort because it's like.
Talking about getting pussy wet after that pussy wet. That shit crazy. She ain't got not a drop of tequila. She's still on.
You eat sugar. You don't drink.
Hey, this man's crazy, bro. He's crazy, bro.
I'm waiting my phone.
Please stop it.
I'm over here.
Stop it.
Rude.
Stop Stop it now.
Hey, yo.
But it's because you don't really need a lot of money to set up a nice date. Like you really don't. You could do something as long as the person knows what you like and they put it together. Like me, I love outdoors. I love something like if you could like set up a picnic, something, and just get a few stuff and just like that, get some flowers, like baby.
How many times?
Right here.
How many times?
Right there?
Flowers open it up like that? God damn.
Oh, God.
What's the question?
How many times can you set up a date like that?
I like I like your question. I don't want it to be something that's redundant, you know what I mean? But however, like finding different ways to be creative, like yeah, like to be creative, be like, you know, like I don't care for I was always like that. I don't care for designer. I'm very like I know this might not sound good, but I'm very easy to please. Like I know it's shocking to hear that from I'm a Scorpio. I'm very easy to please, and that's because like I don't care for it's not material things for me. It's more of I think that goes along too with my love language, which is quality time and words of affirmation. So I feel like putting the effort if you decide you want to, you know, like go all out, of course, you know, like I'm going to take that, but I don't need too much cuz for me, I don't like when men do too much.
If I told you that made you harder to please, would you agree with that?
Fuck.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
Because it's not about an amount, it's about the creativity.
You're good. You're fucking good.
You said harder to please.
Mhm.
What makes you harder to please?
What she just said, what she actually likes,
didn't
what she
think about
enjoys, it might make her harder to please the guys.
You're so good.
That's all I know.
I'm a
Yeah.
I don't like that. What the fuck? I don't know what you want. Go ahead.
I never thought about that, but now that you
Like dry. Sahara Desert.
You can hear the thought drying
It
up.
went from
She ain't on the moon no more.
That'd be
That shit's
I don't know. I have to go sleep on that and think about that because I used to date this guy who was always doing too much to please me, and I felt like you don't have to do all of that. Like and it became unattractive for me. I feel like he was trying to
too much.
I feel like he was trying to like
He a Capricorn.
buy me
Yeah.
in a sense. Like
He's the Capricorn.
She did not say that.
It wasn't no earth sign. I
What
can say
sign
that
was it?
much.
like 8 months.
What sign was it? He wasn't no Capricorn.
It wasn't no earth sign. Because earth sign.
I bet you he was
What's
Capricorn.
his birthday?
January 28th.
Oh, yeah, Aquarius.
Let me tell you one thing about earth signs.
That whole ass
February,
nigga.
February, you good. February, you good.
Capricorns, Taurus, Virgos, them niggas never do too much. They take care of home, but they never do too much. I can tell you that much.
We gave
Like-
you
Well, I would say
And I don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
Capricorn being like that.
You let him do that, or you
Just
ain't
put that
tell him
out.
that?
No, like of course, like but him, that's just his way. I felt like he probably felt like I think in his head, it's not that he didn't believe. In his head, it's like that's his way of trying to win me over, regardless of what I
Yeah,
tell you.
that's
You always
it.
have
There
to
you go.
outdo. Like if I'm telling you, okay, like we don't have to do this and that, but then it's like I felt like he thought of me as some kind of freaking like goddess, and
But
it's
sometimes-
cute and all, but it was just
Exactly.
like.
Thing.
Like-
Sometimes it don't be about us. Sometimes that's what
It's
the
like as
niggas
if
be
I-
doing,
How about
and we
Vivian
gotta understand
Dillon
that.
from
Hey,
As if he
check
never
me.
dealt with a woman like me.
Hey, check
like
me.
he never had a
maybe
bad
that's
bitch in
what
his
he wanna
life, and he
do.
just
Or
was
you
like,
gotta-
Hey, hold on, check me out.
Have one
had to-
phone.
Hold on. Y'all ever seen Acrimony before?
the movie.
I have.
I
Acrimony.
think so. Long.
The one with Taraji and no, check me. I think that was like the biggest problem that he made in Acrimony was all of his goals were for himself. They weren't to impress the girl. They weren't tailored towards the person he was with. And I think a lot of niggas do that, which is why.
Yes, it was.
And that's
No. Check me out.
He
No, hold on.
To get that apartment for them in New York.
No.
Yes, you gotta talk about the movie. If you gonna bring up the movie, you gotta talk about
No.
the
No, I am being accurate.
Like
Because
he
no,
wanted
because
that
if it was
lifestyle, he was gonna get the
stop,
boat for
you're wrong.
her.
You're
That's
wrong.
why he got the boat for the new
You're
bitch.
wrong. You're wrong.
Land and then
This is my movie. I don't know what you're talking
No,
about.
that's my shit too.
I done seen that shit 20 times. Fuck you talking about?
I want to hear your opinion.
One mic.
And
Hold on.
he was doing everything that she wanted him to do for her.
That's
Everything
right.
that was planned for her,
He
she did it for the next
bitch.
bitch. So that's why she was
That's
mad.
No,
That's
stop.
it. Everything else.
That's
That
not.
movie down a
Hey, one mic.
hundred.
Pause.
I'm
Pause.
gonna get you to talk.
Y'all don't
Now let him talk.
Y'all don't gotta
That's my exact point.
Y'all don't gotta yell.
It's not. It was not tailored to her. It was his dream. It wasn't tailored to the person he was with.
That's why she was
No,
mad.
stop. That was not what he wanted.
Let him
If you
do it.
watch the movie, he said, "This what I'm gonna get you, baby. This what I'm gonna do for you, baby. This what I'm gonna name the boat that we gonna get. This what I'm gonna get." Blah 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 blah. Everything he said, "I'm gonna do for you." He did that to the fucking letter for the other girl. That's why she got mad.
That's it.
No, I'm not. No. Hold on.
They built
Let him
cook.
Not-
They kids. You know they built that shit together.
Let him
him
finish his
cook.
though.
I'm not.
Let him cook.
I'm this
One mic.
right now. This conversation ain't about who's to blame because that's a different conversation.
Right.
This conversation is more so about his intention, and that's why you dealt with what you dealt with, because the guy was doing shit
You know
that
what? I'ma watch
he
the movie
thought
again.
was going to impress the person, was going to impress you.
Exactly.
He wasn't taking the time to understand what you wanted. He did what he thought was going to impress you.
Hold on.
It's-
How many times do women like when the niggas sell them the dream? She got invested in the dream.
But that's all it is.
That's
That's
why
all.
she went crazy.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not denying what you're saying, but at the end of the day, if the dream you selling is all about you, it's the same fucking dream to the next bitch and the next bitch and the next bitch. Because it's my dream. It's not our dream. It's my dream.
That's right.
There you go.
That's
right,
That's
yeah.
correct because
That's
at the
it.
end of the
I
day,
absolutely agree with
if
you.
I,
by
if
the
I
way.
put
That's
myself in a situation, right, and if I say like real life shit, and this is putting my business out there, right, I would love to be in a relationship, be married to, you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But
Both
at the
of
end of the day, my future is gonna be the same. Like I'm still gonna be traveling, I'm still gonna be doing the same shit regardless of who the fuck I'm with. But I would rather be with that person. I plan to be with that person. I want to do the shit that we planned to with that person. But guess what? Even down to the little date that we planned, I'm doing that with the next nigga because you wanted to sit there and play. And that was my idea for, you know, it wasn't my idea. We kind of agreed to it because we was
Ain't
looking
nothing
at
wrong
it.
with that.
So
Check me. Can I
it's
ask
not
you?
So you
always
ain't
that
never
way.
recycle dates?
No, listen.
And don't put this in.
Everybody recycles dates.
Every part.
Everybody
Nah,
recycles
nah,
dates.
put that
We're not
shit
gonna
on.
act like that ain't a thing.
Yeah, and you gonna
I'm-
get their ass.
Exactly.
You must have took one of your other bitches here.
Of
No.
course not.
Of course not.
The moment I saw you, I knew you would like
Nope.
this.
So you
course
know what I'm
not.
saying? So it's like, it might not even be a thing where he felt like he had to do this to impress you. That might be just something that he wanted to do. So that it's kind of piggybacking on what you said.
Yeah, that's
It's
my point. Yeah.
piggybacking. You know, I've been fucking up on that.
Go ahead.
We already went over on that one.
Piggybacking. Ladies first, then men. What's the most you ever spent on someone you were dating, talking to? Hey, yo.
Men first.
I wanted to laugh too, but I done spent a check on some niggas, so I can't.
If I wasn't still with her, y'all would laugh at me.
Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta go first.
Yeah, he said he's
Oh, I done spent bags on niggas. Like my first ex, I gave
What's
him
the most?
$10,000
Cool.
to open up a
Damn.
fucking business. So I'm a little different.
Damn, you
But
Fucking
and,
yo.
that
You
was
don't gotta make it, right?
that was my first relationship. I would never give. No, I can never say never. I won't say that. But well, dating, talking, is that like the beginning stages or like boyfriend, girlfriend?
All included.
Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, that's probably like the most I've ever gifted somebody. $10,000.
Yeah.
Boom.
Next question.
Actually, she don't win.
Next
I
question.
promise y'all she don't win.
You gave somebody more money than
I feel
What?
like personally,
you're
if
crazy.
I
Niggas
was
get-
to- if I was to put this business out there, that would be me telling that person's business. So when I'm going to choose, I'm going to plead the fifth. I'm going to pull my Fifth Amendment. But just know that I spent over a lot of money. It was in the thousands. So
Where we find y'all at?
I'm not going to put that information out there because I don't want to put his business out there.
And you ain't pay taxes on
And personally, I just want peace within myself. And I feel like I'm over that situation and I'm moving forward. And, granted, I spend a lot of money on him and I wish him all the best.
And you won't do that again?
I would not do that
That's
again.
not fair.
I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
I wasted, listen,
So you don't love
I
him the same?
wasted, no. Though I still love that person, I have a lot of love for that person. That person did not treat me right. That person did a lot of things that he has left me in, kind of to put my personal business out there. That person has left me homeless. That person has did a lot of things. I was sleeping in my car just a few months ago.
And I'm very open about that. I don't want to sugarcoat that. I'm very open and honest. And I personally just want to be honest and say, granted, that was just not my person, and I wish all the best.
You a better person than me. You leave me home as fuck you, nigga.
Hey.
Fuck you talking about?
Okay. I definitely have not spent $10,000 on any men,
My lifestyle is
and
different, though. You gotta understand.
yeah, no, I'm just pretty much stating that like I can't relate. But I can't think of a number, but I know that it's not anywhere near $10,000 or $5,000 actually. It probably I think it is in the thousands, but in one relationship, yeah. But it's so
I don't think
because
it's talking about in one instant. I think it's just
no, I'm
like
thinking overall because
But I was
Overall.
I was talking about that one gift.
My eyes opened up.
I
So
think
the 10,000 was that one gift, though.
I
was
think-
talking about that one thing.
I think for me, in my dating life, I guess like how do I say this? Like I was with one person for like 9 years, so that was like most of my so I not really out into like the dating life. I've been single for, like a while, but like I've dated, but nothing that needs my like
How much you spend on a 9-year relationship?
I mean,
Like, what's the most you spent?
God.
In total, you don't think that was
Like gift wise, though.
I mean,
like,
It
not
better
like
be way over
important
than
shit.
that.
right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm guessing, but like I don't know. I mean, we live together, so we
Where you
so
gonna have on the rent?
huh?
Where y'all gonna have on the rent?
Where we going half? No.
He was paying?
He took care of that, and I took care of utilities and other things but yeah, like I contribute to.
How you made it nice.
Yeah, I don't. If I can do it, I'll be more than happy to do it, and to. Yeah, I don't care about that. So yeah.
So, man. Dad, go ahead, go first. Yeah, I hear your voice.
For the
Sure.
person that I was talking to, I was definitely buying a lot of shit for. I ain't gonna lie. When I like somebody, I don't really like got no problem doing that. That's really like. That's how I really
See,
like
that's what
my.
I'm saying.
I already have no
That's
problem.
not you,
I don't got no problem doing that only because I'm very selective with who I talk to.
Fat
So,
older
you know.
woman or younger woman?
I already got a preference. Whoever I bond with. personally.
I like that about
Don't get
you,
Dre and
Fat.
Michelle, right?
I like you.
I
Fat.
wouldn't go that old though. I ain't gonna lie.
30, 49?
What is
Not-
the
not-
cap
not
age
the-
that you would go?
But if she looked like Drea though,
Hold on,
I ain't gonna lie.
pause.
Look,
What is the cap age you would go, Fat?
like take serious, probably like 34, probably 35.
That's pretty good.
But
Well,
they-
that's like 10 years
That's
older than
that's
him. That's not
Yeah,
bad.
that's
But that's because
pretty
they're
good.
10
that's because they're very
years?
mature. I mean, like the mindset thing. A lot of younger girls like my age still, in their phase.
50-year-olds got that money. You tripping?
Especially
But-
the fact that you said 24, I already know. Because,
You know what I'm saying?
even guys my age, I'm kind of just like,
Yeah.
Girl,
I'm-
they don't mature.
So-
They be
Girl,
40,
I'm over it.
50.
Listen, let me tell you
They
something.
don't
Let
mature.
me tell you something. I'm so done. It don't even make sense how done I am. Like,
I second that.
the minute a man tells me, "Oh, I'm 20," it's okay, baby. It's cool. I'm a no.
The 30-year-olds are worse.
Listen,
The ones in their 30s are worse.
30-year-olds, they're still, because the thing is,
This
I'm
is
so
crazy.
used to dating, and I don't know, maybe I have daddy issues. I don't know. I'm so used to dating men in their 40s that it's still kind of like, even when I try to date men in their 30s, it's still a disconnect. And I don't know why that is. Shut up, Scar.
No,
Because I
I
know
was-
you finna talk shit.
I was
And
gonna
I'm
ask
not
a
with you
question.
Right now. What do you want?
I was
What
gonna
do you
say,
want?
I was just gonna say, even with the shining example of a brilliant, well-rounded 24-year-old over
He's
here.
well-rounded. Granted, that this is no personal attack on you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like, I personally don't feel like it ain't there.
She's saying she don't
She-
fuck with you.
She's popping the balloon. She's
That's
popping
it.
the balloon.
No. No,
I'm
stop it. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop. Don't do that. That
He is about 6
has
foot.
nothing
though.
to do with you. Listen, has nothing to do with you. Very handsome young man.
How did
very
I get
well put together.
How did I get
Has a lot going for him. Everything to do with me. Understand that. Don't take it personal. Okay?
I got no.
That's good.
He's like, how
Now,
did I get this?
First of all, you shouldn't.
About
You shouldn't. But to answer your question, it's just me. Now I feel like personally it's a personal preference because I want my man to have a little bit more experience.
Mhm.
I
You know
want
what's
them to have
crazy?
more life experience. And Come on.
No,
No, come on, baby.
I
Come
want
on,
you to
you
finish
can
your
tell me.
thought. No, finish your thought.
I want them to have more life experience, and granted, I understand that life experience doesn't equate to a good man.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that can actually equate to a bad man. And I've had, obviously, I've told y'all the story. I've had bad men, but it's just like now I've gotten to that, and maybe that's something that I have to learn within myself, and I have to break.
You're definitely gonna learn.
But maybe that's something that I personally have to outlearn and outgrow.
For sure.
But I can tell you right now, me being 25, dating another 25-year-old, I don't really see that to be likely.
Question.
That's it. Come on, baby, let's go.
Are you in the beginning of your healing or like the middle?
I would personally say it's been about almost a year. So
Okay,
I would
so
say
you're in the beginning.
I would say I'm still in the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
I would claim that. Yeah.
Because I remember being younger, like several years younger.
You still young, baby.
And I'm saying like in my early 20s.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, I don't want to date guys my age because this and that and the other. My dad was locked up my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't meet my dad till I was 20. You know what I'm saying? So, I love my daddy though. That's
Of
my dog.
course.
That's my dog.
That's your road dog.
We just became cool in the past year or two, but whatever.
Never too late.
But I don't know if it's because me and him do have deep conversations where we talk about like my past traumas and not being there. So I don't know if it's because of that, and I have my father figure now, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But looking back now, I can't go over, and I'm 28. I can't go over 35. I'm not going over a 7-year age gap.
Can I ask you why? Yeah, I want to know why.
I don't know. And I used to be my first boyfriend I met him when I was 19. He was 25. Like I said, I was dealing with a 40-year-old, didn't even know it. And I was 24 at the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, but I've also dated younger guys that has been mature too.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I've experienced that.
Of course.
So maybe that's why I look at it as well. But I just feel like you're going to come to a certain age where you just realize, like you said, life experiences is what
It just
matures
don't equate.
you.
Yeah.
But no, life experience is what matures you.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? And a lot of men go through different seasons. Their seasons
That's
are
right.
different than women's.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? We ended up hopping off the porch a little bit earlier than men.
Of course.
Men
always.
take a little bit longer to mature.